Hey, it's Rich with Cross Country Mortgage, and today I have with me Raleigh Bales from Bales, Bates and Associates. I've known Raleigh for a few months now, and I know folks that work for his firm for years. He is a CPA. He has got amazing integrity. I really enjoy knowing him, working with him. He's somebody that I truly value. And today he's here to tell us a little bit about something that can benefit all business owners or most business owners. It's the employee retention credit. Raleigh, tell us a little bit about this.
Yes, thank you, Rich, and thanks for having me with you today. So as I was telling you before, the employee retention credit is a credit that came out at the same time the PPP loans came out back in 2020 when COVID first started. And at the time, most small businesses took advantage of the PPP loans and did not even know about or look into the employee retention credit. And at that time, you could do one or the other, but you could not do both. And later that year, in December of 2020, Congress came out and changed the rule and allowed companies that got PPP loans to also get the employee retention credit if they qualify. And that's very important. And what we have been learning is most small business owners don't know this. They don't know that they are eligible for that or that they may be eligible for that. So the credit is not small. For 2020, if you qualify, each employee could be eligible for up to a $5,000 credit, and that would go to the business owner per employee. And for 2021, that credit is actually up to $21,000 per employee. So all in, you're looking at credits of up to $26,000 per employee for the business to help that business make payroll and to reward them for keeping people on payroll during the pandemic. So it's hugely valuable to small business owners. Highly recommend that they look into it.
So let me just get this straight, because this seems almost too good to be true. If I've got a business and I have 5 employees there, that means that I could be eligible for up to $129,000 in tax credits?
That's correct. That's correct. So it does sound too good to be true. And we've even had, when we've had the discussion with some clients, they asked us if it was too good to be true and if there was some reason they should not do it. And the answer is no. So just like PPP loans, people also, when those first rolled out, thought that it sounded too good to be true. They didn't want to get a loan because they were afraid the government would change their mind and make them have to pay it back. And if you use the loan, PPP loans for what they were provided for, it was a free loan. You did not have to pay it back. Same thing applies to this employee retention credit. This is a credit. It's a dollar for dollar credit to the business, and it's not too good to be true. You just have to find out if you qualify. And I can't tell you all of the ins and outs of who does and doesn't qualify. It's more complicated than that. But one of the issues is if you were partially or fully shut down due to the pandemic, then you qualify. If you had supply chain issues, you potentially qualify. And if you had a significant drop in revenue from the first quarter of 2019 to the same quarter, first quarter of 2020 or 2021, then you also could qualify. So there's numerous factors that could cause you to qualify for this credit. It's a very valuable credit. It's not too good to be true. Highly recommend business owners look into it.
That's awesome. Raleigh, thank you for sharing this information. Now, if somebody's interested in getting this credit, seeing if their business is eligible for this credit, how would they get in touch with you and your firm?
Yeah, absolutely. So we would be happy to explore this with anybody who is interested. They can reach us at our phone number, which is 281-565-6400. They can reach us through our website, which is www.balesbatescpas.com or Google Bales, Bates and Associates, and we pull right up.
Awesome. Raleigh, I want to thank you so much for your time. I know you're busy because tax season is just fixing to start. So if you would, I want to thank you for this and thank you for sharing this. And if there are any other really cool updates that folks need to know, get in touch. I'd like to share those with them as well. Have a great Friday and a great weekend.
I will. Thank you for having me, Rich.
Thanks. Be well.
You too.